There You Be is one of my favorite songs. I grew up listening to that song by Faith. That's a tremendously powerful song.
Again, wasn't the song that I thought Kumarani will try, because after her first battle round, after singing Greatest Love of All, but she is a very ambitious young girl.
Naomi didn't do herself any favors by picking that song, but I think at the same time that was a double-edged sword for her, because by picking that song, I think she really realized what she needed to do and the kind of song she needed to pick.
There were parts that you were very strong, but then you did come through, as you know, it did fall at certain points. So it was okay, but I really believe that if you pick the right song, you could probably come across, much stronger.
I think those first 2 weeks were probably the toughest weeks for Kumarani, because she was still kind of getting her feet wet in this competition, and she wasn't really sure where she belonged in this competition. But I think those 2 weeks were the toughest for her. I think after that she kind of found her feet, but those first 2 weeks weren't really her best 2 performances.
From that point onwards, we really started seeing her making better song choices, and as a result, going down the right path.
So as the rounds proceeded, I also chose to sing You Gotta Be by Desiree for one of the rounds, and I felt that was a easier song for me to sing, and also I felt a little bit more relaxed on stage for probably the first time after I started singing for this competition.
Listen as your day unfolds, challenge what the future takes, try to keep your head up to the sky. Lovers, they may cause you tears, go ahead, release your fears, stand up and be counted, don't be ashamed to cry. You gotta be bold, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser, you gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger, you gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together. All I know, love will save the day. Herald what your mother said, read the books your father read, try to solve the puzzles in your own sweet time. Some may have more cash than you, others take a different view. My, oh my, hey, hey, hey. You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser, you gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger, you gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together. All I know, love will save the day. Time has no questions, it goes on without you, leaving you behind in your hands at the pace. The world keeps on spinning, you can't stop it if you try to. The best part is danger staring you in the face. Whoa.
I actually thought it was much better than her previous performances, and I think I actually gave her credit for listening to what we had told her and what people had obviously told her. It looked like she had rehearsed the song a little bit more, and it looked like it was a song that she could sing, because rather than belting out these huge songs that are sung by people with huge voices, she actually chose someone like Desiree, who has a great voice, but You Gotta Be, it was in her range. And I think she performed it pretty well.
Although I wasn't really sure how the singing was, but according to the judges it was good. I could have ad-libbed a little bit and done a own version of mine, and but they also saw that I was a little bit more comfortable on stage that time.
I actually found out that Kumarani can sing well when we went on a trip, office trip actually. She was so much into singing, and also she was backed by boss actually. I think he has been a major influence for her to sing.
Out of a performance, I like Michael Jackson's performance of hers. I Just Can't Stop Loving You.
When it was the theme night of Michael Jackson, I Can Just Stop Loving You, she really sang her heart out on that day.
So the theme rounds came around, and the first theme round was Michael Jackson. That was like a big theme for me to pick a song from, because all this time I've been having trouble trying to pick a song. And now that it was the MJ theme night, I had even more trouble. Somehow I decided on singing I Just Can't Stop Loving You. And for this round I thought I have to do something little different. So I managed to get my wardrobe sorted out a bit, and I got a little jacket thing that looked like Michael Jackson.
I think that's one of the best performances.
Each time the windows, I hear your voice, though I call your name. Whispers at morning, our love is dawning. Heaven's glad you came. You know how I feel. This thing can go wrong. I'm so proud to say I love you. Your love's got me high. I long to get by. This time is forever. Love is the answer. I hear your voice now. You are my choice now. The love you bring. Heaven's in my heart. At your call I hear hearts and angels sing. You know how I feel. This thing can go wrong. I can live my life without you. I just can't hold on and feel we belong. My life ain't worth living if I can be with you. I just can't stop loving you. I just can't stop loving you. And if I stop, then tell me just what will I do? 'Cause I just can't stop loving you. At night when the stars shine, I pray for me I'll find a love so true. The morning awakes me. Would you come and take me? I'll wait for you. You know how I feel. This thing pop until I hear your voice saying I do. This thing can't go wrong. This feeling so strong. Well, my life ain't worth living if I can't be with you. I just can't stop loving you. Oh, I just can't stop loving you. And if I stop, then tell me just what will I do? 'Cause I just can't stop loving you. I just can't stop loving you. And if I stop, then tell me just what will I do? 'Cause I just can't stop.
So I think the judges liked it, and even my singing, I think that was probably maybe my best performance according to the judges.
I'll tell you, today you actually seem like you were having fun with that, and you look very comfortable.
You're definitely not going to be in the bottom 4.
Best performance from you so far in the competition.